Part 3, Salakia. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 14 in the GNT. It says, all night long these people slept the same restless sleep, even though the night held no power over them, since it came from the powerless depths of the world of the dead. All right. It says they were chased by hideous forms and lay paralyzed as they surrendered themselves to the sudden unexpected fear that came over them. Look at that. You ever heard of that flight or fright method? Fright or flight? Fight or flight, method. Hey, a lot of you motherfuckers gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Real talk in those times. And there ain't even gonna be nothing right there in front of you, man. But your mind gonna be plagued with fear so much, man. You see? You gonna think it is. You see? Men's heart should be failing them. Hold on, let me get that. Wisdom of Solomon. Let me read this first. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 17. And it's like, I can't even see. Unexpected, it came over them. Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 16, it says, people would suddenly collapse and lie locked in the chains of their own fear. Oh, man, that's poetic. People would suddenly collapse and lie locked in the chains of their own fear, man. That's why mind is a terrible thing to waste, man. All right. Luke 21 and 26, it says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, man. You see? That's in Luke chapter 21, verse 26. Okay? The Lord is going to put that fear. Meaning, hey, when your heart just fail you, man, you have a heart attack. And you just give up the ghost right there, man. You see? People going to suddenly collapse, man. Out of fear of their own minds, man. This is the power that we serve. It says farmers, shepherds, and laborers out in the countryside were captured by the same inevitable fate and bound in the darkness by their same invisible chain. They were panic-stricken by the sighing of the wind, or by the singing of the birds in the trees, or by the roar of rushing water, or by the rumble of falling rocks, or by the sound of unseen creatures running about, or by the savage roaring or wild animals, or by the echoes from the mountains. All right, imagine a owl is pitch black, and the Lord got a big ass owl on your fence, and the only thing you can see is his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And the owl standing, about 4-5 feet, through the terror of the Lord, man. You see? It says, verse 20, in the full light of day, the rest of the world went about its business undisturbed. Okay? Only those people were covered by this heavy night, a foretaste of the darkness of death, all right, that was waiting for them. They were a burden to themselves that was even heavier than the darkness. Absolutely, man. Okay. So this is the power that we serve, man. He got the power, to make you fucking go crazy, man. To ultimately, man, unalive yourself, man. You see? This is the power we serve through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So with that, I ain't gonna go too farther. That's what's coming to America, man. Coming to a city near you, man. The day of the Lord is darkness, man, and not light. You see? But in those days, the hopeful elect is hoping to be protected, you know. All right, by calling on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for making me do this lesson. On to the next. Shalom.